So I've been a bit reluctant and hesitant about either to record this video or not, but I finally came out to the conclusion that it would be nice to record it because I'm here to trying to help out all the people and to help out all the guys. Here it comes some types of behaviors in women that you should avoid dating and eventually marrying. It's gonna bring you a lot of problems at the end of the line. Let's get into it. The first one is Instagram models. And when I mean Instagram models, of course I don't mean any girl that posts herself stuff or posts herself like her body or whatever things she's doing. You know, I'm talking about these type of women that have like exclusive content on Instagram, OnlyFans or other type of content, or at the same time that she's showing a lot on social media, like a lot of parts which you can clearly see that it be considered soft porn. And obviously that's something that I talked on so many videos about the concept of soft porn, and therefore women that expose too much and a lot on social media, if they are doing it in the moment and in the period of time where you're meeting them, and you can clearly see that they are not focusing on you and not putting the effort in knowing you because of the fact that they just want attention from so many males and so many people, definitely that's something that you should avoid dating in the long term, because basically they show their body to the whole world. The second is girls from Dubai. And when I mean with girls from Dubai, it's this type of girls and women that they move to this location just because they know that there's a lot of rich people or wealthy people, and at the end of the day most of them they are just gold diggers, that they are just looking for money or for really all rich people. And it really depends, because there's also like so many young people that they are also rich, but in most of the cases they are looking for all people. At the end of the day they are looking for people just that they only have money, and therefore they have huge, in most of the cases they have huge body counts. And at the same time this is also true, like so many of these girls they also have OnlyFans, so definitely avoid dating and putting the focus and putting the effort in trying to know these type of girls and this type of women, because it's not wifey material at the end of the day. 3 is those girls that hate their dads. Because hating someone, obviously that's something bad. I would never hate someone for a really specific reason, and in general I do not hate anyone in life. But I believe that if the girl, the dad, the mom, if the mom hates the dad and the girl also hates the dad because of the fact that the mom hates the dad, so then like she's all like on the side of the mom, if she hates the dad, most of the cases, most of the probabilities that she is also gonna hate you. So therefore if the girl loves the dad, it's something good, it's something that you should have into account, because in most of the cases she's gonna be wife material, and meeting her and dating her and then eventually going into something more formal and committing, it's gonna be not something good, it's gonna be something successful. But girls, women that hate their dads, avoid it at all costs, because that's not wife material and that's not something good for you and good for your future to keep seeing that girl, for example, and obviously putting the effort in seeing that girl and going behind that girl. The fourth is single women. And obviously there might be so many reasons why someone has a kid with, like a woman has a kid with a man, and then they are together for some time and then they separate each other. But in my opinion, having a kid and getting married is kind of the same thing. Like, why should you bring a life into this world, then you're gonna get separated with the person with who you brought the life with? Obviously it's something different if we're talking about adoption. If the man and the woman adopt a boy or like a little girl or a little boy, or just if the woman does that or also the man does that, like separately, that's something different. But if two people bring a life into this world, why should you like get separated? So it doesn't make sense. So in most of the cases she is single, a single mom who has been with a guy, with a man, and then they got separated. And then if the case or in the situation is that the woman didn't want to be with the man, I mean in most of the cases she's gonna do maybe she's gonna do the same, or at the same time she will have kid with the blood from someone else. And if you're like living with that woman who has a kid which is taking care of and having like living with that person, bringing you in, you're not gonna be 100% connected with that woman because of the fact that she is having a kid that has blood from someone else. So therefore in most of the cases it's going to be 100%. And obviously if you also had a kid with another woman, then it's something different obviously, but we're targeting and we're talking about if you haven't been married and you've had a kid with someone else, obviously that's, you understand what I mean. The fifth is heavily tattooed women, and obviously not only with women in this case, it's also with men, like people that do have a lot of tattoos. I truly believe that it's kind of like some, not mental problem, but it's not like, I mean, if you have your full body, I mean, I'm talking about the full body, not a small tattoo or maybe like an arm tattoo, I'm talking now the full body, like up to here and like all body. This, most of the cases that she's or he, doesn't really matter, that he's trying to put some hiding scarves and putting like that ink into his or her body, because of the fact that she or he is trying to hide scarves and pain by doing that into their body. I mean, that's clearly something that is, and I would avoid dating these type of people. The next one is girls or women that solo travel and they travel around the world alone. Like this type of people, they are just trying to find themselves in most of the cases, and therefore they are not ready. They will not want to know you in a deeper level because they are focusing on something else. So do not put the effort in meeting someone that is solo traveling, or they are continuously, and when I mean continuously, I mean solo traveling, or like going maybe with their friends, like continuously, like every week or once every month. And maybe if they go all the guys that they are all single and you want to meet someone, or if all the girls are single and they are like they are traveling all together, like in most of the cases, like putting effort in someone that wants to just travel with their girlfriends and they are all single, you know, like, I mean, just put it in this situation, like in case you're seeing a girl, for example, and you've been together, and maybe she goes on a trip with her friends all together to like Malta or to Italy, or if you're seeing a girl and then the friends of your girl or your girlfriend, they go out and luckily they all end up with all the guys, what is the girl gonna be doing? Like, what is your girlfriend or someone that you're seeing or your partner gonna be doing in a city that she doesn't know, when all their friends are going out with some guys, like they're maybe going to their places or something, or to a hotel or wherever thing, and then she's there alone? Like, put it in the situation, like also for guys with girls, it's something that we should avoid in case we're looking for something more formal and something more on the long term. And some other type of girls and women that you should try and you should avoid dating and in the end of the day getting married is this type of people that lie and try to manipulate you. Because I truly believe that people that try to lie and manipulate other people, like they do it from the bottom of insecurities that they have in themselves, and they cannot cope the reality that they are facing, and therefore that's why they are lying. So again, avoid getting in a relationship or getting married with someone like that. And then also again, girls and women that swear a lot and shout to you, and you know they don't respect you. I mean, what's the point? Like, there should be always respect from one side to the other, and also from the other to that side. And if someone is trying to, it doesn't respect you and is trying to manipulate you, I mean, you should not get in anything with someone like that. I mean, you should avoid dating these type of people, even if it hurts a lot. Do not get involved in someone that does not respect you, and therefore also someone that is not compliant to you. Just leave it the person and then do something else, meet other people, but always there should be respect between people and not swearing and not lying and all this stuff. The ninth is this type of girls and women that do have a lot of guy friends. And when I mean a lot of guy friends, like male friends, I mean a lot of male friends, more than, also depends how many friends she has or she considers she has. But if the girl has more than 70 or 80% of male friends, I mean, to be honest, I've been in that situation, like trying to date someone with that she says that, yeah, I have 70 or like almost my friends are 70% guys, or like 70% men. I mean, it did not end up good, and this is something that from the bottom of my heart should be more like 50-50, like, okay, I have my, and obviously the best situation would be that most of her friends are girls. If you also have most of her friends are guys, going out with boys or going out with your brothers or whatever you want to call your best friends or your group of friends with. But in the end of the day, meeting and wanting to be with a girl that has a lot of, or most of the friends are men, I mean, take it as however you want to see it, but I would not recommend in meeting someone and starting. I mean, you could obviously draw the line really clear that, hey, I don't want you to hang out with male friends or with other guys in case I'm not in front. This maybe would not be like good for me or whatever, but in these situations, I mean, I understand, would not get married with a person like that. And then the last one, and I've been in that side actually, like with most of my time spending it with a girl in my early stages of life, having as one of my best friends a woman, a girl. In my opinion, if the girl has a best friend or one of the best friends a guy, I mean, stated clear if it's a friend or not, but it can happen, not always, but it can happen that she sees her best friend, her male best friend, as the side chick. So again, and that obviously is also bad for that guy in case maybe he's interested in the girl and the girl doesn't want because she just sees him as a friend. But in some situations I've seen that the girl treats this guy as the side chick, and if she's with you, you know, he's gonna be the second option. So again, be careful with this type of people that have a side chick, or like that hang out with the person from the other gender or whatever. It doesn't really matter when it comes to genders, but literally be careful and be aware that she might treat him, that guy, as the side chick. And you know, it's always good to prevent stuff, obviously. So you know, it's always good to prevent stuff or things that can happen in the future if you really stage your lines and your frontiers and your borders, or whatever you want to call it, in the early stages of dating. So again, thank you so much. That was a longer video than I normally do, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm here to help out. I know no one watches me, just if you watch it, it's a blast that you watch and you enjoyed the content from this channel. And so as always, remember to give it a thumbs up because it really helps out in growing this channel and me publishing new stuff every week, because it takes work and it takes time. So again, thanks so much, and remember to subscribe here to Firmly Talking in case you haven't done that yet. And up here to see my upload from Saturday, which was in Uppsala. I was talking about something quite interesting because now I'm in my kind of like studio, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, thanks so much. As always, remember to stay always friendly.